Hey yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese, man, and welcome back to another week of Just a Thought, man. The best show in the damn planet, and I always say that, and I mean that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the only place that you could be able to get a very good spiritual experience, and also um, just some real talk. And I ain't gonna say it's the only place. It's a lot of places that's doing this stuff, man. But you know what it is, man. It's just a thought, man. I'm your boy, Jarmel Reese, man, and I want to thank y'all for being able to tune in with me another week, man. It's been a blessing being able to be with y'all as always. Um, for me, man, it's just been a journey. Man, I've been on like a little mini tour. Um, I was in Kenosha, Wisconsin, performing on Friday night, the 19th, and then I flew to Arizona that morning, did a show in Arizona in Phoenix, flew back to Chicago, then um, flying to going to St. Louis on you know what I'm saying, and then you know what I'm saying, back here, you know what I mean, Wednesday, man, to be back with y'all. So man, just did three shows in a matter of a couple of days, and it was a beautiful thing. So I'm glad to be doing the things that I'm doing, and you know what I'm saying, just to be happy to be here with y'all, you know what I'm saying. So man, like I said, it's another week of Just a Thought, and today we are going to be talking about observing our thoughts, man. Observing of our thoughts. Not just speaking to be speaking, but observing, you know, and stop being so critical of ourselves. We'll learn that we are our own worst enemy. We stay in our own head and we stay in our own way based off of some of the things that we're willing to be able to say in our mind to ourselves. And so just being able to learn how to be able to not be in the body, but be an observer of what's going on into your thoughts, and not taking them in, not judging yourself, not feeling so bad about everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's the boy Jarmel Reese, man. We gonna come in with that intro, boy, like we do every week, man.
Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese, and I want to share my experiences with you. If I had to put my life in one word, I would have to say ridiculous, man. From growing up in one of the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis, Missouri, launching a successful music career, recording with some of the top names in the industry, and launching my own clothing line, traveling the world, discovering the power behind yoga and meditation, and how it can heal the mind as well as the body. So tune in to my show, Just a Thought. Follow the story, like the page, subscribe. Let's write the rest of the story that you've always dreamed of. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese. See you soon.
Blessings on me, nothing but blessings on me. Blessings on her, she, bless what she see, bless what she hear, what she see. Blessings on we, bless what we speak, bless what we hear, what we speak.
Hey, hold on. Hey, yo, where y'all get some shirts from?
Nothing but
Oh
blessings
man,
on
you
me.
can just
Check
go
me out
right here
now.
and
Please
scan
believe
this.
it's gonna
Okay.
get airplay. Please believe you're gonna see me one day. Take my style, come
Yeah.
back,
I got
and
it.
you go
Thank you.
away. Turn
Alright, peace
around
out,
and give
Queen.
it back
Thank you
to
so
me
much.
anyway. Why? Cause you can't play me, nigga. Why? Cause I'm not like these niggas. And you can't call
Oh, let me get this out, man. If y'all don't know, man, it's that new single, Wake Up Call, man. Go make sure you go and download that joint, man. You can go to drummelreese.live and go and get you a free download of that song, man. I'm giving out a free download. All you got to do is give me your email. So that's a free exchange for me. It's a free exchange for you to be able to get one of the hottest joints in the world right now, too, man. Then also, man, make sure you tuning in with me, drummelreese.live, all month in June, you know what I mean? Because we're getting ready to start this thing now until July 12th, man. And so what I'm going to be doing is let me put this up on the screen. Crazy. I am going to be giving away my shoes, right? So we're going to do a $15 raffle, man. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is put in $15 and you could be able to win you a pair of the new Nine Guides, man. The new white 9 guys that I just put out, man. Crazy shoe, man. You're gonna be running that. I'm gonna be running that all month in the month of June, all the way until July 12th. So I'll be announcing the winner here on Just a Thought. So you know what I'm saying, you got to tune in 7:30s on Wednesdays to be able to win and be able to see if you're the winner of this contest. You know what I'm saying? But $15 to be able to win a pair of these shoes, man. These shoes is crazy, bro. And yeah, man, it's going down. So diving right into tonight's topic, man, observing our own thoughts. And so I'm getting ready to bring in a TED Talk. You know how we do, man. We get a video in and then we chime in and we talk about it. Let's get it.
I can't have inner peace because I'm a thinker. I think about people, problems, ideas, and deadlines. I think, therefore I am. There's an answer to everything, and someone, somewhere, had already thought and written about it. And so I seek knowledge through books and theories. People tell me I overthink and overanalyze, and I tell them it's how I understand the world. My mind is very active, as is yours. Researchers suggest that we have between 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. That's almost a thought a second. Where do we draw the line on political independence? Will my kids grow up to be happy and successful? Am I fat? We are faced with our own personalized dilemmas daily. Not only is my mind quite the chatterbox, it is also very creative. It imagines scenes and scenarios that play out like a movie in my mind all day long. For instance, when I think of a funny incident with a friend, the movie in my mind looks something like this. When my kids ask me to delay bedtime, the movie in my mind looks like this. And when I pick up or drop off my boys at school, the movie in my mind looks like this. No wonder I can't have inner peace, right? Again, I'm a thinker. All topics in search of inner peace and quieting the mind point in the same direction: meditation. So I tried. I was on a trip to the Maldives, and I noticed in the hotel booklet that they offer a private session with a meditation expert. Perfect. I booked it. There I was, in the middle of the Indian Ocean, surrounded by paradise-like tranquility, sea breeze, and scents of lavender in the air. This is it, I thought. This is where I'm going to get the inner peace I need. But then I realized, I'm still thinking. I could not quiet my mind. There was just too much noise inside. I gave up trying. But then, something monumental happened that catapulted me to a position where I had no answers and no understanding of the world. There was no solution that someone somewhere had thought about. My only option was to accept and be open to whatever came my way. It is during this, one of the most painful and emotionally turbulent times, that I became mindful, present, and deeply calm within.
So, y'all, let me chime in with her on this, man. So, she started being able to look at meditation in a different light, you know, and being able to learn how to quiet our mind. See, a lot of the times what we're doing is man, we're taking this perspective of other people's thoughts, and we're observing and we're judging ourselves based off of something that we heard or something that made us feel uncomfortable. And it's like I say all the time, man, if you want to be able to really live life to its fullest, you need to go ahead and get comfortable being uncomfortable. because doing the same things over and over again and not getting results, right, is one thing about being busy, and it's another thing about being productive. You need to be being productive in your life and being mindful that you only have now and moving into that. You know what I'm saying? Right now is only the time for you to be able to do that. Observing your thoughts, not being able to be stuck in this place where you feel like you gotta continue to fight out of this like acceptance, peace, trying to be able to find peace within yourself and never being able to find it. I'm trying to tell you, man, it is a place that is real that you could be able to go to in your mind and be able to heal yourself. And it's a lot of people that everything is always a question. And we're not saying don't think. I think for me, it's more so like when you tune into meditation and you tune in to being present, you don't have time to overthink the situation because you don't want to not be open to anything. You want to just be present, openly present at any given time, because you never know what can happen to you. You know, and it's with everybody. Sometimes, man, fear is really our biggest thing. Fear blocks us all. We all have a fear of something, whether we want to admit that or not. And the problem is when you get down to it, and if you admit it, that it's more so fear-based, more so than you having to defend anything, then that's when you become at peace. Being able to have peace for yourself and being able to understand that, you know what, this may be a fear of this, and it's okay, because we're all fearful of something, you know, and the best thing is to be able to admit it, but to not judge ourselves as if it's the end of the world. Being led by something greater than you is okay. Sometimes not having the answers is okay, because only through trying to go get the answers will you ever find the answers. Or if not, you will just always be trying to live through someone else's answers, and that's not experiencing life. That's not experiencing life to the fullest. That's the overthinker. That's the person who rather say they did something or they know something and they don't know it or experienced it. It's just a difference between those two. And I think people sometimes have to be able to find a medium in between that, you know. Let me bring this video back in. Let's pick up.
At a time where external stress and noise were at their highest, I discovered the place where inner peace lives. And it is wonderful and serene and way, way more peaceful than the Maldives. And I'm going to take you there. You see, most people assume that being mindful and having inner peace means to stop thinking and feeling altogether. Well, that is impossible, as we are thinking, feeling human beings. Simply put, it is rather the ability to distance ourselves from the thoughts, emotions, and movies in our minds, and open our minds and hearts to the present moment. But before I take you to this peaceful place within, let's first go to the movies. Because before we can experience any kind of inner peace, we need to understand and deal with these movies in our minds. I invite you all to an imaginary movie theater inside your mind. The theater looks like this. There's a screen and 3 projectors. One projecting a movie from the past, one from the future, and one from the present. Every minute of the day inside this movie theater, in our mind, our ego is doing one of 3 things. It is either projecting stories from the past in the form of memories, nostalgia, and traumas. It is showing scenarios from the future in the form of goals, ambitions, desires, and fears. And if it's not reminiscing about the past or daydreaming about the future, our ego is narrating, judging, commenting, and worrying about the present. Now, you all know that when we go to the movies, we escape to the movies. If the movie is really engaging and the actors are really talented, we identify with them. It captures us. We feel the actors' joy and pain and take in the story as if it's our own. We essentially lose ourselves to that movie. And so what about the movie in your mind? What if the lead actor, actress looks exactly like you and has the same name and is playing out the exact same experiences that you are having? Well, how could you not lose yourself to that movie? When we lose ourselves to our inner movies, we miss the present moment.
Man, that's probably the best way you could be able to put that, where it's a movie and you have the right at any given time to be able to change the outcome of this movie. You just have to be able to manifest it through the meditation, through the pictures, through the way that you want to be able to see yourself. See, you can decide when enough is enough in this story. You can decide that, okay, I've been watching this movie this long and it's time for this character to finally get a win. And that character in this movie is you. And this time you want to be able to go for the win. But you always got to remember that it was always your thoughts that put you there. If you thought this way about you, you were just receiving what it was that you were getting at that time. See, I understand it. I remember when I was when I thought less about money, I didn't have a lot. I thought it was a bad. I used to think that money was evil. You know, and sometimes it's just evil people with money, but money isn't evil. It's always about the tool that you do, what you're using it for. You know, you stand in your own way sometimes, blocking your own blessings, and then you wonder why you don't have. You don't have because you ask not. And so, you know, it sounds like a bunch of easy kid stuff to be able to say, but it's really actually that easy. Just change your mind. Just stop thinking about all that negative junk that you've been thinking about and turn that junk off that you're watching. And then, you know, maybe what can be able to happen is that you'll be able to see life from a different perspective. And you can observe what's going on. You could be like, you know what? That's not mine. I don't feel that way about myself. I don't feel that I'm a mess. I don't feel that I'm a wreck. I feel like I'm beautiful. I feel like I'm great. I feel like I'm awesome. I feel like I could take on the world. Those are the type of thoughts that you want to think about for yourself when you're observing yourself. Learning how to be able to look at yourself with pure love and light and understand that to the world, you're going to always fall short, but you're never falling short because you're always perfectly aligned with your next blessing, no matter what it look like. It may look crazy to people. Sometimes, man, you look super crazy to people. People do not understand what it is that you got going on. The only person that can see your dreams and see your goals are you. And so for you to be able to try to make other people understand you isn't going to happen. It's not a realistic thing, and it's okay. You got to be okay being okay with that. You got to be able to accept that everybody's not going to be able to see your vision. But you still got to stick with it because that's yours. It's your purpose and it's your goals. You know what I mean? It's nobody else's job. So here's our second video of the night, man. And it's all about more so meditation.
Our minds give us trouble. And one of the leading ways people nowadays deal with them is meditation. Sessions where you quieten thoughts, empty the mind, and focus on just a few things outside of you, like the rustle of leaves or the flow of water. But at the School of Life, we want to put forward an alternative, or rather a complementary idea. We've devised a technique based not on Eastern thought, but on ideas that come down to us from the Western philosophical tradition. We call it a philosophical meditation. The basic premise is that a lot of the trouble in our minds comes from thoughts that haven't been untangled, examined, and properly confronted, and that because life moves so fast, we accumulate a lot of unthought thoughts on a daily basis. Insomnia, for example, is chiefly the revenge of thoughts we haven't had in the day. Muddled, unfocused thoughts generate a static of anxious electricity, or else give rise to clouds of non-specific gloom. If we've been out of touch with our thoughts for too long, we can get snappy or suddenly enraged. This is what philosophical meditation is designed to help us with. It's a tool for systematically clearing up our minds and making sense of our disavowed feelings and ideas. The first priority is to set aside a bit of time, ideally some 20 minutes, at least once every few days. You should sit, probably in bed, early in the morning or late in the evening, with a pad of paper and anchor your investigation of yourself around 3 large questions. Firstly, what am I currently anxious about? Secondly, what am I upset about and with whom? And thirdly, what am I currently excited and ambitious about? At first, when asked to respond to questions like these, the mind tends to be inarticulate and a bit scared. Generally, something comes to mind, but often you can't quite tell what it is yet. It might, just for now, be a word or a mental image or a place or a person's name. This doesn't matter. Grab the ideas when they're there without thinking too much, write everything down, however minor, and don't worry too much about its ultimate sense. Philosophical meditation can be compared to cleaning out a large, clogged-up cupboard. You have to take everything out and pile it up on the bed first before starting to sort it out. So, to kick off, under What Am I Anxious About?, you might accumulate a list of concerns you haven't looked at head-on, but have glimpsed in the course of the day. It'll be nonsense to anyone else, and perhaps almost to yourself too, but keep going. With all the thoughts taken out...
Man, so look, man, you know, a lot of this stuff, it sounds like it's like super kiddish when people tell you, write this down, do this way, and it seems simple. It's really that simple. It really actually becomes that simple, man, when you start really learning how to be able to self-evaluate yourself and learning that, you know what? I've been standing in the way of my own blessings this whole time. And instead of me continuing to keep on making it seem like it's somebody else's problems or somebody else's fault, I'm going to take another route. And this route I'm going to observe my own thoughts. I'm going to take and reflect on the way that I feel about myself and not worry about what everybody else feels about me or what everybody thinks about me. You know, one thing about living in this world, it's okay to be different. Not for the reason of you're trying to go and be different, but because we different. We're all different. And you should be different. You should always want to try to be able to be, well, not, you don't have to try to be different. We are different. Perfectly said. All we have to do is show up and be us. You'll uniquely stand out because of who you are and what you bring to the table. It's only one you. You know, we're all alike, but it's only one you. And it's something that you got inside of you that nobody else has. So instead of sitting back and judging ourselves and looking at life like it can't get any better, how about we start looking at life from a different perspective and thinking, how can life get any better? How can it just keep getting, how come it keeps just getting better and better? Life is great when you really sit back and you think about it and you look at the blessings that you have right in front of you every day. To be able to walk, talk, see, hear, be in your right mind, and to be able to have another day, to be a blank piece of paper, to be able to be a blessing to the universe and a blessing to the people that are around you, man. It is the most terrific thing that you could possibly be able to do, man. For real. So, like I said, man, it's always a blessing to be able to be with y'all, man. It's another week of Just a Thought, the best show in the world. I hope you guys being able to learn something, be able to see the things that y'all need to be able to see, man, and that if y'all have any questions, please leave any comments, anything below. Go to JarmelReese.live. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's another week of Just a Thought. Also, again, man, we are running the contest in June, man, all the way to July 12th, man, you could be able to win you a pair of 9 guys, the new white 9 guys, the I Am 9 guys. And when I tell you these shoes are hot, when I tell you, man, I've been performing this weekend and everybody been like, man, dude, can I get a pair of these shoes, bro? And so, you know what I'm saying? These are the 9 guys, man, the I Am 9 guys, bro. These are the shoes that you could be able to win you a pair of 9 guys, man, in your size, and you could be able to participate for only $15, bro. You could be able to win a pair of $500 pair of shoes. Did I say that again? Let me bring that back on the screen. A pair of $500 shoes. These are $4.99 for $15 to be able to win you a free pair of these. Also, you'll be able to win you a copy of Wake Up Call for free as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Get you a pair of I Am 9 guys, man. The new shoe, man, when I tell you these things is going to make you stand out, you are your own you with these joints right here, bro. I promise you, man. And so, like I said, man, I'm going to leave y'all with another week of Just a Thought, man. It's always beautiful, man. Y'all be blessed. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy, Jarmel Reese. And again, man, I'm going to play, matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Before we get up out of here, let's do this.
I didn't hear. This is what I want y'all to understand. From this moment going forward, you are no longer allowed to believe anything negative that's been said about you. Do y'all hear me? Going forward, you are no longer allowed to believe in anything other than who you are. Let me tell you who you are. And y'all gonna stand up and do this with me. I want y'all to repeat after me. Y'all gotta stand up right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do what I do, say what I say, and believe what I tell you to believe. Y'all got it? Do what I do, say what I say, and believe what I tell y'all to believe. Ready? I am strong. Yeah, do what I do. Let's do it again. Because some of y'all got something in your pocket. You ain't gonna move on. So y'all do what I say. Ready? Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Go. I am strong.
And that is who you are, man. So, yeah, man, we just want to be able to leave you. Like I said, man, this is another week of Just a Thought. It's always a blessing that y'all being with me, man. I appreciate all the love. I'm going to leave y'all again with the same video that we've been playing, man. My boy Trippy about to put this thing out this week. Also, man, make sure y'all go and download Wake Up Call. You can go to JarmelReese.live. Also, go and into that raffle, $15 to get into the raffle, man. You can buy as many tickets as you want to, too. So it's an unlimited amount of tickets, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to leave y'all again with the song of the week. It's going to be Hustle Go Get It with my man Trippy, Jarmel Reese. Hustle Go Get It. Let's get it, man.
Yeah. I like this vibe. Hey, Trippy, man, you a fool for this one, man. I'm feeling this vibe, man. Yeah. And man, I was taught to get it, so get it. Hustle, go and get it. Travel around the world, I'll move my pivot, baby. I was taught to get it, so get it. Hustle, wear a minute. Travel around the world, I'll move my pivot, baby. I was born to get it, so get it. Yeah. Hustle, wear a minute. Travel around the world, I'll move my pivot, baby. I was born to get it, so get it. Hustle, wear a minute. Travel around the world, I'll move my pivot, baby. I was born to get it. I had a kid come and ask me what's my motivation. I told him feed the youth the truth of this corrupted nation. Always keep your business straight and always keep your patience. Now collection dog, I built a brand and formed a corporation. I'm more wiser than the man that I thought I was. At least I was yesterday, I think I thought I was. Hey, do you really question me? I think we question us. So are you really hating me? I think we hating us. Inside, don't know how many nights I cried. From the cell up in my brain from all the pain I held inside. Now trippy got me out in AZ. I love the weather, the energy's amazing. My chakras coming together. It's nothing more amazing than mind and spirit together. I ain't tripping off yesterday, cause today gon' be mine forever, forever. I'm rapping, boy, you know it's pure purpose. While y'all eat the words of these serpents that's on the surface. I made a history out of shaking these non-believers. Disrespect me, now respect me, expect me like I was Jesus. I'm playing in the game, you playing the commentary. You on the sideline, so I guess it ain't necessary. I'm saying, man, all this unnecessariness. Yeah, good, man. Yeah, hey man, I was taught to get it, so get it. Hustle, go and get it. Travel around the world, I'm on my pivot, baby. I was taught to get it, so get it. Hustle, wear a minute. Travel around the world, I'm on my pivot, baby. I was born to get it, so get it. Hustle, wear a minute. Travel around the world, I'm on my pivot, baby. I was born to get it, so get it. Hustle, wear a minute. Travel around the world, I'm on my pivot, baby. I was born to get it.
Yeah. Let me take y'all back to the start of my depression. Not even 7, I was already stressing. Mom chose the drugs, I was left to just question what I did wrong. Why must God teach this lesson? That shit made me strong, I consider it a blessing. I didn't choose to rap, life chose my profession. Now I'm expressing my emotions and transgressions. No more suppressing my feelings of aggression. Yeah, my words are a weapon, so don't you just reject them. I'ma fight for what's right. Yeah, till I'm fucking breathless. Yeah, this world is a mess, and yeah, it's time for us to step in. Everybody living reckless, so you better eat my message.
Come on, come on.
So you better eat my message. Yeah, you better eat my message.
Yeah.
It's trippy.